guys, it's Sarah and I am here today to talk a little bit more about adaptations. And today I want to talk about adaptations that I still need to read. So I have a stack of books here. It's probably not a complete stack, but I just kind of grabbed the ones that I knew off the top of my head. And these are books that are being adapted, but I have not read them yet. And I want to, for sure. So we're going to talk about the ones coming up. And again, this is not a complete list. I'm sure I have some more that I'm maybe not aware of or, you know, whatever. But I just kind of grabbed the ones that caught my eye as I did my first round in my bookshelves. The first one is a book that is currently, the adaptation is on TV right now, and that is The Terror by Dan Simmons. This is a series that is on AMC and it's already started. I am currently recording it. I would like to read this book before I watch the adaptation, but this is a historical fiction and it follows a crew that is on a ship and they are in a wartime situation. They find themselves kind of in the Arctic, but their ship is not really equipped to handle that type of weather situation. And so not only are they trying to survive and keep their crew alive, but there is something lurking underneath the waters as well. And it kind of starts to drive them all a little bit crazy. And I've heard really good things about this book in particular. Actually, it has really high ratings on Goodreads, so that's why I picked it up. And yeah, I would like to go ahead and read it before I watch the show, but it is currently on AMC. The next one is being adapted into a movie. It's already been released in some foreign countries actually, and I tried to look up the US release date, but there isn't one yet, so I'm not sure when it's going to come out in the US. But that is the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pious Society, and this is by Marianne Schaefer and Annie Barrows. This actually I started, I think in January or February, and I didn't finish it. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but I had some other things going on, so it was just kind of the easiest one to put down for a little bit. But I do plan to go back and probably like start from the beginning. I think I only got like 30 pages in and read this, but it's a pretty short read, so there's no reason not to. But this is a historical fiction as well, and it is a book of letters, and it is correspondence between a woman from the past who is trying to like build a better life for herself, I think, and she has correspondence with this man and they're going back and forth. And I believe that someone finds these letters in the future and she's trying to piece things together about what happened in the past. And I've heard really, really good things about it. I just haven't, you know, gone back and finished it yet. So I do plan to for sure. And again, this has been adapted into a movie and it's already out, I believe, in the UK and Australia, but not here. So I'm hoping it'll make its way over here, but I'm not sure. They just don't have a US release date yet. So, but the person who stars in this is Lily James, and she was in Downton Abbey. She's fantastic. She's been in quite a few things. So, yep, I need to read it though. There are two Liane Moriarty books that are currently in production for movies, and they are What Alice Forgot and The Husband's Secret. And these are both still kind of in the production mode, so they haven't started filming yet. They haven't had a full cast. They do have two actresses that have been attached to it as of right now. And for What Alice Forgot, Jennifer Aniston is on board for this one, and The Husband's Secret has Blake Lively cast already, and she's the only one. So I'm not sure when these are going to be coming out, but they are currently in production, so we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, Liane is definitely an author that I want to get more into. I've read two of her books so far and really loved both of them, so I want to read her entire collection, and these are just two that I haven't read yet. This next one has already been filmed. They're in post-production mode, and they have a date as of right now of coming out sometime in October for a movie for this one, and that's Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple. And the actresses attached to this one, or who are in it, because they've already filmed it, Cate Blanchett is going to be playing Bernadette, and Kristen Wiig is going to be playing Audrey. So I'm really interested in this book. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people really like it, some people really don't. So I'm going to be interested to see which side of the fence I'm going to fall on. But it's definitely one that I would like to read and then end up seeing the movie at some point. But yeah, so this one has already been filmed and should be coming out hopefully sometime in October. The next one is another one that's only in the very, very early stages of development, but this one is being produced by Brad Pitt by, he's one of the 3 producers that are attached to this project, and that is the Illuminati Files. I have not read any of this trilogy yet. All 3 are out and I have not read a single one, but I really want to. I've heard incredibly great things about this. This is a young adult science fiction, kind of a saga type thing, and it's like corrupt governments and, you know, 2 kids who are basically trying to take everything down and figure out what's going on. And this is told in case files and emails and all different types of media. So it's not, you know, line for line, like a book. It's all very, very differently laid out, and it's supposed to be really cool to read. I do have the audiobook for this as well, and I've heard that it's really amazing to listen to the audiobook and read along at the same time. So that's what I'm planning to do when I do get to this. And I'm thinking maybe booktubeathon this year, which I think is probably going to be sometime in July, end of July, early August, I'm hoping, because we'll be in Florida and settled by then. So I'll definitely be able to participate. And I'm thinking this would be a good one for that because I've heard it goes very fast. So yes, Brad Pitt's production company is developing this. It's currently in development, so they don't have a cast or anything quite yet. It's still the very early stages, but that'll be very interesting. So I would like to read the whole trilogy before that happens. And this last one that I have is the newest release that I have purchased that has already been announced that it's been picked up for a movie, and that is Children of Blood and Bone by Todi Adeyemi. I have not read this yet. Obviously, I just got it, but I've heard incredible things about it from all sorts of different people who are just really enjoying it. They're really enjoying this take on young adult fantasy. They say that it's a little bit different and it's kind of a breath of fresh air. It's not as, you know, they don't have the same type of tropes that some of the young adult fantasy has, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I'm really interested in reading it. Obviously, I pre-ordered it, so, but this has already been picked up, and obviously it's still, you know, brand new, but yep, so this will definitely be one that I'm going to read sometime this year for sure, and then that way when the movie comes out, I'll be ready. Okay guys, that is it. Those are 6 books that are definitely being adapted or already have been adapted that I'm really excited to read. I just haven't read them quite yet. Let me know if you're excited about any of these as well. Let me know if there are any adaptations coming out or have come out recently that you still have to read the book. Are you a person who needs to read the book before you see an adaptation? I definitely am. I really need to read the book first if it's a book that I'm interested in. And that is going to be it for me today. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.